You can insult the judge and go scot-free like we are seeing in Ghana. And Deborah said, I saw this going on, and at a point in time, something stirred up in my soul as a woman. And somebody was telling me, you are a woman, you can't do anything. The men are sitting down, they can't do anything. What about you, the woman? Be quiet. Deborah said, something stirred up in my soul. And I said, I can't watch and see this happening. Somebody should rise up. And Deborah said, until I rose up and I became a mother of this nation. And I said, this nonsense must stop. When you hear the children in the house, total confusion, fighting and scattering, and they are scattering things and breaking things, you know, people will be passing by. And sometimes you hear our elders asking, because our elders believe that if there is an elder in the house, this nonsense cannot continue. Our elders believe that if there is this fighting in-house fighting and breakages and lawlessness would not happen. So they always ask, because the presence of Onukpa in the Shia calls for order, calls for discipline, calls for law abiding. So I'm asking the question, with the lawlessness in our country, with the disorder in our country, with the impunity going on in the country, the Onukpa Beshialo number one are the Christian churches, councils in the country. What are they doing and what are they saying? The civil society organizations, what are they doing and what are they saying? The professional groups, the Bar Association, where are you? The Ghana Medical Association, where are you? The trade unions, where are you? Where are the institutions of state? Why should the institutions be quiet and lawlessness and disorder characterize our country? It was a time came in the life of the people of Israel when Joshua died. There was no leader to continue the leadership legacy and continue leading Israel. It was a moment of difficulty and a moment of chaos. It was a moment of confusion and disorder. In the days where there was no king, everybody did what was right in his own eyes. He goes to your farm and likes your farm and he will harvest. You don't have the strength. He will gather people to beat you up. He will pack everything and leave. Everybody was doing what was right in his own eyes. No law was working. No law and order was working. Police institution has broken down. Law and order has broken down. Government institutions are broken down. Total confusion and chaos. Lawlessness and disorder. You can insult the judge and go scot-free like we are seeing in Ghana. And Deborah said, I saw this going on, and at a point in time, something stirred up in my soul as a woman. And somebody was telling me, you are a woman, you can't do anything. The men are sitting down, they can't do anything. What about you, the woman? Be quiet. Deborah said, something stirred up in my soul. And I said, I can't watch and see this happening. Somebody should rise up. And Deborah said, until I rose up and I became a mother of this nation. And I said, this nonsense must stop. When you hear the children in the house, total confusion, fighting and scattering, and they are scattering things and breaking things, you know, people will be passing by. And sometimes you hear our elders asking, because our elders believe that if there is an elder in the house, this nonsense cannot continue. Our elders believe that if there is this fighting in-house fighting and breakages and lawlessness would not happen. So they always ask, because the presence of Onukpa in the Shia calls for order, calls for discipline, calls for law abiding. So I'm asking the question, with the lawlessness in our country, with the disorder in our country, with the impunity going on in the country, the Onukpa Beshialo number one are the Christian churches, councils in the country. What are they doing and what are they saying? The civil society organizations, what are they doing and what are they saying? The professional groups, the Bar Association, where are you? The Ghana Medical Association, where are you? The trade unions, where are you? Where are the institutions of state? Why should the institutions be quiet and lawlessness and disorder characterize our country?
Loud Silence TV.
Watch Loud Silence TV on Multi-TV by scanning for channels on your Multi-TV decoder and selecting Loud Silence TV. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Loud Silence TV. And on YouTube, it's Loud Silence TV or Loud Silence TV 2. Loud Silence TV, the breath of news and entertainment.
Mokoto Komanje for that matter. Itawo no go on paper. Itawo no go on the ground. No friend about it. Look at you about the implementation. There are two things: implementation and what do we call it? I will not go back on the ground. So they can be a mean if you're short cutting, ground breaking. So what is the difference between ground breaking and short cutting? You want me and get block after and get knife cutting instead of short cutting. We're going to what we call it blade cutting. You have a launching. From launching there, we go to what? Commissioning. From commissioning, we go to a scissor cutting. We have a short cutting or ground breaking or knife cutting or blade cutting. If you want to make a now, you may not go have a short cutting. Never really can see if I feel a knife cutting or blade cutting. Yeah, I can't stop saying again now. One now.
Yeba hano yebesi toilets amamu yebesi toilets in all yebesi 8-unit toilets 4 8-unit toilets 32 toilets in all among the people of Angogu. Usori na uko toilet uya obejare enyasa. Sorry now, Oko toilet.
Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you to spare a moment to walk through with us the length and breadth of this country and see what, just in a sneak view, we are about to show you, a video documentary that introduces today's presentation.
Just see black and white,
Here is a 38-in-1 cubicle private water closet facility for a rural community in the Ashanti region. The government is building over 1,400 of similar facilities for communities with no or disproportionate access to toilet facilities in all regions, plus 200 multi-unit flushable latrines, and has distributed over 17,000 units of Dignity toilets. Also, the government has built 4,765 toilet facilities in communities where open defecation is pervasive. All of these together is providing decent places of convenience for over 8 million people whose options would have been cut to either open defecation.
Most of the toilets in the data that we have just seen, that we in the table, are toilets that have been built under the One Constituency 1 Million project. That is not the end of the story. We have about 6 projects under the Toilets for All policy. We have built 28,485 household toilets. 12,972 toilets have been built. Then there's ongoing construction of the gas slip project, 5,000 toilets are being built there. The Government of Ghana Household Toilet Program, we're building 1,900 toilets there, and Rural Sanitation Model and Strategy Program, 40,348 toilets serving 3,000 communities. And then under the Urban Sanitation Pilot Project, 21,332. So under the Toilet for All program, at least 109,000 household toilets have been constructed, benefiting 856,000 people. This is quite remarkable. And because of all of this investment that has been made in the toilet infrastructure, 5,498 communities have been declared open defecation free. We are building a nation.
I am a boy Ghana. It is a castle, or may you hear my Nenam a memoir enquietino. A comedy.
I saw about Naoko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. I saw about Naoko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. I saw about Naoko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. I saw about Naoko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. I saw about Naoko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay.
They stopped. They terminated this in the contract, and it's now that they are beginning it. As I speak, I don't know when they are even going to complete with the road. But I'm talking about access road, not the main one.
You're talking about the arterial road.
That is it. We are working on the main one. And for that matter, travelers should have access to roads that will take them to their destiny.
Before I go on, let me postulate from the Franz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporombium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, voxe populi, voxe Dei.
I saw about Naoko.
Because Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay.
What's the meaning of my dear phone? I don't have them pine out and punish some money that's one year soon. Yeah, and every year, pa. Everything I could pour me a satra. Nenameba. I want a young man.
Welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. It's exactly 5 p.m. U.S. East Coast. I know it's exactly 9 p.m. in Ghana. Wherever you're watching me from, I would like to say good evening and welcome to the most authoritative platform on the planet right now. We know It's an hour past the time we're supposed to start the show, but I understand we almost didn't have a show today. I'm just going to be honest with you. We almost didn't have a show today, but for some reason, my producers are like, you need to go back. You need to be on air today and talk about something. There's a specific reason we almost didn't have a show today. We're working on something, another surprise coming your way next week. But I thought we could finish that today, but we couldn't. We're going to be spending maybe 1.5 hours on this show today. We're just going to discuss Ghana and then other issues coming up. We don't really have a topic, but I think what we'll be talking about today or what we'll be discussing right now will be something that will be of interest to every single Ghanaian watching me across the world. If you're watching me from Africa, Asia, Europe, and the United States or whatever, I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the most authoritative. I'm so excited because I can still see people on waiting to watch us, even when the show is late. We are sorry we did not give you or we did not tell you anything about the delay in the show today. And as I said, we almost didn't have a show today because we're working on some project, something very different, some new scandal. So we were occupied the whole day. But I'd like to say thank you and welcome to the most interesting show. If you're watching me right now, we are live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Also streaming live on Facebook. Look for With All Due Respect page on Facebook. Look for With All Due Respect page on Facebook. I'm trying to find all the platforms that we are streaming live on now. We are live on 1957 Project on Facebook. We are live on Fanti TV on Facebook. We are live on Ghanaian Citizen TV on Facebook. We are live on NDC TV. We are live on One Life Ghana Invest Trip. We are live on Peter Anochi. We are live on Timo Media platform. We are live on Multi TV. We are live on YouTube. Look for Loud Silence TV. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We are also live on a couple of platforms. So many platforms that are picking us live. This is the most listened to platform. So if you're watching me this evening, I'd like to say thank you very much for being here this evening. I would like to say thank you for making time to watch us this evening. Free Ghana. Say Multi TV. They also say ayen su sheke na ohia ayen su sheke ene onsa no keke de ohia ne se obe scan decoder no scan decoder na ahwehwe Multi TV decoder no o scan na ahwehwe Loud Silence TV or Multi TV. So Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. The moment you scan, ube Loud Silence TV. Catch your mame, catch your body. So Kevin Taylor TV no. You see Kevin Taylor on TV no. You find a Loud Silence TV. Look for that TV. Udru ha remote no G boom. Nafa tu benku bi ase. Se benku ho na endra mu ye banku endra. Na se munye ndi ya. Ubu remote ma no yi battery na da hye banku na se. Na remote na nkasa no. Battery de fa hye mu banku na se. Remote na nkasa ne de fa hye mu chiem. Na ka che fiofo de say from your channel ko wa be hwe TV foforo bi a ha bia e boka wo hwe TV phone nti aha ene ye hwe Kevin Taylor TV ne friend Loud Silence TV aha ena no kre wo nti wa wo hwe mi fia sankregua all the way to Obuase mi Chrome Ayeldo uko Pusiga Madam Fubi ni Chrome ni tumu wo hwe me every takrade all the way from Ada to Suhum for so ye bushema ni akopie Sefibakwa Rema ni akopie Asanwene so for so amhwe mi firi Sunyane for so mo nantinantimu ana opie Kumase Santase for our girls who are welcome to the most interesting platform on the planet right now. I'd like to say thank you very much for being here this evening. Social media show we're in 4 segments, and today we are not doing 4 segments. You better a piece of social media segment because at least we will not be doing so much. We're doing a piece of social media segment. But there's one specific thing I want us to discuss this evening. I'll be opening the phone lines for people to also call in to tell us. We will be on DSTV very soon. Don't worry. We will be on DSTV very soon. You know Kevin Taylor, when I say we will be on DSTV, we will be on DSTV very soon. Don't worry. So, yes, let's talk about Ghana. Let's talk about Ghana today. Something serious is happening. There's something seriously happening in Ghana. And as the youth and young people in Ghana, I think it's about time we took some time off to actually look at Ghana as the bigger picture. Majority of the time when we come, we talk about so many things, so many issues. But today, let's sit back a little bit as Ghanaians and just look at Ghana itself and the people who lead Ghana. Yes, and the people who lead Ghana. It will give us a fair idea of where we are heading or where we are actually going as a nation. Are we actually losing focus? Are we actually losing what we are supposed to be looking at? Because it is looking more like it's about time we sat back and started looking at things critically. And there lots and lots of things have happened. I've heard say in Kophobia Kansem In fact, the main reason why we decided, or I decided, or the team decided to bring me back on set today is because of this man. And his name is Joe Wise. Joe Wise is not wise. He's the main reason why I am here today. And can they show? Joe Wise is not wise. On internet, today's show is a special show. It is not really a show but our focus will be on Joe Wise, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. We will take our time and deal with Joe Wise. But looking at Joe Wise itself, as something, I don't deserve to call Joe Wise human. Looking at him, remember, I said Joe Wise on one nipa or catch a Ghana for say. Oma you during election where Nanado Danko Kufuado, Esma Soja for police for Kukum, no Ghana for no, armed robbers. Okay, Joe Wise, so as a statement to be able to say Joe Wise is not wise. So it's about time we made Joe Wise understand that he's not wise. On internet, then you bring me P, can you bring, to be very honest with you, Kamemba. The awesome catch up was Ochina. I'm going to go take my vaccine. Into one Ochina, we might not do a show. Maybe I'm a vaccine if you are not but tabine. Matama a PAP, into Matama a PAP, I've been to me, but not show so. It's maybe or China. Tomorrow we might not have a show because tomorrow I am going to go take my vaccine. It's maybe I'm a woman vaccine. If you are Papa Nibio, I Moderna vaccine, and yet and I find I Moderna Papa Nibio Meko, and your force. Say vaccine force you, but you're ready to alcohol. Today I'm here to discuss a bigger picture. Joe Wise there, he is an ant in the picture, but we will use Joe Wise as a springboard. Mensa Otabo to me use springboard. Did you go for we will use Joe Wise as a springboard to, in fact, speak on the issues. That is very, very important. Nanke caption and say Joe Wise is not wise, but we did not have time to put that poster together. But we all know that Joe Wise is not wise. Into I'd like to say thank you very much for being here. I can see lots and lots of people here. It says 5-7. Time to go home. By Rashida Junaid say Joe Fool. Okay, Fafali Baby TV is watching us. Sungum TV. Today I told my producers to reach out to you. They said they saw numbers being on page in the so. I know when a page wants to stream your show, you have to do everything possible to get them on it. Sungum TV. My producers told me they came on your page and they saw some phone numbers and they are going to call that number. So be expecting a call from my producers. I'm bidding come out to add you to the stream. Send a call live. Sungum TV. I like your name too much. Sungum. I said Suntui. Sungum TV. I love Sungum TV. I saw the alcohol. I got Church of Christ. I'd like to say thank you very much for being here this evening. Joe Wise is not wise. What do we do now? Abwana Niegwe baby. Okay, thank you. Let me say hello to a few. Kweku Strongbow is watching me. Ajuamenyo is my love. Tony Derry is here. Julia Kotoka is also here. Let me see. I can say hello to a few people here. I can see Yao Entry. I can see Christiana Salim. I can see Accra is watching. Dodgy is here. Kweku Dachin is here. Michael is watching me. Rana Sheila Amponsan is also here. Michael Dumbas is here. On YouTube, I can see Annette. I can see Fafa. Mama against the phone, bra. Against the phone. Oma Bleeders Association for no I omo mo YouTube mo chance no mo mbrim masa me so many baby ako obeba ha benya heart attack ewu Inti against the forum bedi atem munja omo no mmra an nyankopon bo nipa se ne seso owie no bo mo afre mu inti se nipa ye hyem ha na ye hye onyankopon dim a ye se bebi abaako ne mienu ehia no e onyankopon dim no onyankopon honhom no wo ho and the same thing so nyankopon boy no nyankopon ye nyankopon bi a onim nyansa no bo mo aka ye ho inti ye hyem se enuanom wo ha no e de mo abebrem mo abefrem inti mo ne ba no budi atem a mo ma mo mfre mu because ye hia mo no de bi ye ku mo de ayebufro nkwan inti omo mo YouTube no ba bedi atem munja omo no mmra ai omuni baby akọ ahanko na aka udi baby akọ he na obeko ai ofri ha na go hwebuka. All right, so thank you. Let's do some quick social media and then we can actually take care of Joe Wise, who is not wise. Who is this? Our first photo is this. What do you see in this photo? Friends of Joy FM is watching me. Friends of Joy FM. What do you see in this photo? The over photo, catch them in the photo. You see the state of our nation, right? And your photo, there's everything in this photo, right? everything is in this photo. Dia na muhu no photo we mu. Media me ko hu yo na me se me de kiremo. Na me de seme na na ma na me hyehyia nsam. Dia na muhu no photo we mu. hey, Starless Nation and as a Black Star. We the Black Star and senior team no. We a time and Tony Yabo money a bid the pele bono. I far right one from Pom Boating, I from Pom Manson, only front to Mano, I from Pom I do front to Mano or from Kakra, I into no Yabaman say what Stanley Abora 1919 Corana Montiasia. I Stanley Abora on the front to Mano now on I Tete Black Star no and then the Black Star in the Eka Tete Black Star no Stanley Abora and I said Daniel Asare omno bo film for no akwara nyame Daniel Asare mo omno bugina film for 9 tickets no squad na me de mo montiase squad na me de mo montiase ufri Daniel Asare wa na say Stanley Abora or midfield ha the oshe blue no on ye you know on say be matinti obo defense ye fe no from Pom Manson obemo tiko panyan I from Pom Manson so le gina ho no I first one bet my friend Frank Amankwa Bayreba and I bet my friend Daniel say Daniel Asare and also bet my friend Stanley Abora. The twas no blue no on the so attentive be friend no from Pom Manson I on the phone so otavo so high to now the twas no suit no the twas no suit no I Vietnam no we dey what Vietnam be kurase e say Vietnam be kwai Vietnam be kwai seat no Reverend Martin kai Black Star to Black Star ma and I can feel one cup player bianca o to be handle 50 o ya I kai betima hwema ni aka sa kwa we dey I ka mo hwan ke friend say Professor Mate akwa garo kure Mate Yankopon betwa ola no onyame okum chola okum chola okum chola I eno gina on for pop one thing me say Reverend Mate okum chola okum it Reverend Mate opoko free I ono na gina fifi opoko free Black Star papa na make no enye the Black Star ni bi I opoko free no gina ni suit no Vietnam ne kura city se be kwai Vietnam be kwai ene ekoto free e omo nyina wo Ghana na so omo we can send the show na quick na ultra Reverend Mate a the original ho no ona red be saying mu no Tete Black Star na who is be original odin sana I who is be original odin sana o do say o say eyi papa Kwame Ayo who should be a nitino onza Kwame Ayo what's up Kwame Ayo good evening Kwame wherever you are me feel rough Kwame Ayo onon pe pass bi o woso ne yanko one eyi ya preko me say you woso ne yanko ya be ma yanko I na Kwame Ayo ne ya preko mu firi na Ember Power buy Ember Power to be born pants na aka ne sere o to be bo short na trapo no akwache bo na break pad bosim ne nzanto aso Ember Power Ember is fit Ember Power the big six no na me dia me ko hu yo na make a chirabo na de otoado so na black sen ni mu no the Australians na black ceremony. We yes be a what jejire mu na wo de ton ye boa. Me ke bibia or tie short a pimple na and the pole ni betu. I Shangara, uni Shangara. Good evening Mr. Nsako, Mr. Bruce. Nanenti. I'm my best friend Nanenti. You feel rough. Nana, you're a nice guy. I'm Bruce Nsako. Very nice guy. Or kokoche me. I Madam Fui. Menena my girls but a very nice guy, fair guy, beautiful, very, very nice guy. I menene na me ma etum no. Menene me anu nyine yo. I best friend no. Ambrose Nsako. I girl be toy pa no kwa ho. Menene me gina ono so I say kokko kakra. Why no I say junior gogo no. Fair color, nice have cool. Nice guy. I menene nam takwasa. Nice guy so. Na girl say oh bra, me pacho whatever South Africa didn't have top on and I'm say, hey, now who first what you say? I quit me in and I don't know South Africa. They're going to Ghana for pa. I'm Nsako. Nice guy. If you say Makia, Oboy Yao to send me and the member be Oboy Yao. Mark Cromwell. Hey, Mark say hard guy. How are you, Mrs. Cromwell? Beautiful woman, very very beautiful. Mark, you didn't make yeah, Mark. Enti yanko the next person also. The Osha Black lady Tony Yeboah. Na de Osha kese pa no etwo horo de wo etwo pa no there I just say so a vampire was a day na me so danka wona so a vampire na The Vampire Diaries ahomansia Duncan Williams was a vampire and at I said me who since me who visit Kolabrim vampires na show. Aye, it was steady the part to Black Star pa and ka player pa na nka bia wo na ship to Black Star players na anka o de embre nim sa na nka embedu bia 2010 ana yeko Germany 2006 and 2010 aye sa akwa bi na wabodi tin Razak Bimpon was so rough Razak Latif de bia na blocking go for Kevin block this guy Latif Pentokwa but said Latif leave them to fool themselves. Ignore them. Omo baby ko ankomo ha. Ai. Your friend say, you are going crazy and as jabao said. Masa, me see omo bie zoo no na bie urem aba. Enti munja omo no munjimi. Me see mam block obi awo. Ye bie zoo na nwumbre na bie free mu aba. Enti munja omo no munjimi omo. Why don't I block it? I don't njimi no. Ai, me see Duncan Williams, Uncle Black Star 2010 or 2006 JBA, Uncle Razak Bimpon, Akwasa, I know what teacher ponytail you, but are you good? Already, Docas on guard board, touch like the elbow, guard board, Nama, Obenya Fowl, but say on tripod and the lie. Somebody say, Kevin, please zoom in the picture. Okay, maybe a bimu who picture ni, it mean zoom picture and the ye. There's the picture. I don't know. Menso Tabo, nice guy, or on the phone, so not in session button. I na Reverend Matthew was a bulletproof ana. Reverend Matthew was a bulletproof ana say a two na shade. Reverend Matthew a bodyguard ana. A two na shade suit na say bullet. Dear the shame na aswasaro. Oh Jack. Munja koforo. Reverend Matthew was a bulletproof ana say a two na shade hono because the suit is bia. Reverend Matthew okum chola. All right, okay. Let's move forward. May I shout out Duncan Williams or a vampire? The vampire daddy. Me da tade o shedo vampires nkwana mu so mo shebi. Me see Duncan Williams a vampire. Of course, when you vampire and come for dey with boy be vampire. What was your vampire diaries now? Blade. And a friend is saying your active Blade, black guy, Wesley Snipes, right? I say vampire killer nanka na aboy bi dan team no de bi atade we na hye no on changing entire me sure say Duncan Williams or a vampire or a vampire Duncan me say be catch say on your vampire because atade na show the vampire for atade the vampire daddy Wesley Snipes it Duncan Williams say Wesley Snipes Jackie abayan cash 50 minutes ni one more time vampires for movies so who say I was saying Reverend Mate, Dracula 57. Duncan Williams is a Dracula. Dracula and the Lord will ascend. Hey, wait a minute, this is similar so Yankuponi pa Mr. One from Anunku Sibone. All right, okay. Nanaya Berima, okay, also saying I am going to watch Good Evening Ghana. Shame on you. Okay, thank you, Nanaya Berima. I go there and tell Paul Adumachi I said hi to him. Why? I said good evening to him. Why? Thank you very much. All right, let's take care of business right now. This is it. Ghana COVID-19 death toll now 734. Active cases down to 2,901. Nobody cares about active cases. We care about the number of deaths. Nipa 734 ewu COVID omawu omo enya opportunity ni bi enya first class and dia enfan ko America anko som ho yare ansan betena ha enya John Seman kire me I don't even want to spend my time on Kenneth Oforiatta because Kenneth Oforiatta didn't answer one question today. Do you know that? So Ghana for nim nyansa pa akoyo munya finance minister. I'm telling you with all due respect, if Ghanaians are wise, Ghana for if they are wise, they will never make Kenneth Oforiatta finance minister. He didn't answer one question today. One question he didn't. Because when a dying man appoints a dying man to come and save a dying economy, that is what you get. Yes. When a dying man appoints a dying man to come and save a dying economy, that is what you get. And I felt so bad for Ghana today when I watched Kenneth Oforiatta. I'm saying, the guy didn't answer one question. One, it should tell you something. It should tell you that you don't have an economy. It should tell you, say, a corona with him, no, there's no country. He wasn't able to answer one question. What could you 20 billion a free Ghana Bank of Ghana. 20 billion ko enfanka hu. Ontiminka onka no kre. We mu no mobile kuta Bible. No more he couldn't answer one question. One. or across netronaba, you have an inquiry non call netron nombra, near ye jai. I Nagana, you know, be onim maths, you know, be onim economics, you know, be my finance minister. Into Aqua, we know, oh, no, you want a jai, you stop your no abano as I bet Nasi. And you know, Miss Moody, Modia, serious organo ho. More people are not serious. You people are not serious. Now, you have to say, what kind of comedy is this? The guy is not answering questions. Sack him. He didn't answer even one question. One. And then these people were just looking at this guy and he's watching him. I'm saying, the guy is sitting there, he's not answering questions, and you are entertaining him. He didn't answer even one question today. But let's go to the issue of the day. We come there. Now, I call him to my finance minister of Ghana. Near Jai, yes, so Ufurata Yariaba, or Kohro Tumwaba, near to no in the Irako Shake VIP Romoto, no more Palmonsan, nobody a Kaika craft for Monsan or Betna, near Satwaso. Now Ghana no papadia. A radiant coupon. Me say, na Ghana na team no papadia. Na won go na oni match room, and I won go na bet my economist. E kire obi wiawo, e kire bonsambia ye bibi osuro so beko jail intina by force to force ya wasanteni abre. Still they want this guy to be finance minister. Now obezo kire me say Kufo group na mo ho no. They are 10 times smarter than this guy. Kufo group no. I'll come to it. So, for your information, for information, 734 people have died. Let's tell Aglo, Nipa 734, Mumbampaya Momo. I'm just a messenger, I'm telling you. We had some good news today. GIJ management withdraws its decision on deferment. So from the noise we made yesterday and all that, at least they've been given like 5 days more to make sure they all register, which is very good. And I applaud the GIJ leadership. I really applaud you people. I respect you for the decision you've taken. This is how we build a nation. Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you might take a decision which might not be in the interest of the nation or in the interest of the people you are actually doing business with or whatever. So for them to just listen, for them to just understand, say, no, these students have really struggled to even raise their registration. If even you have added 3 days or 2 days, I really respect that. To add 5 days, I say thank you very much, guys. I really respect what you guys have done. GIJ, the administration, everybody there, we thank you. This is how we want it to be done. Let us all listen to each other and build a nation. With me, I keep telling people, I'm not a very rude person. I only want the right thing to be done. Because you think I use very strong words, then you have to look at the other part of the whole thing too. The people I'm using the strong words against, are they also doing what is right? Because with me here, I'm human like you. The only thing I can stop you from insulting me is for me to do the right thing. What GIJ has done, I would like to say thank you very much, guys. God bless you, as you say in Ghana. When you say that, you don't do anything about it. All I want to say that is that you guys should listen. And when you listen, people will give you that respect. And I really applaud you for this. With all due respect for the production team, to myself, everybody watching on this platform, we would like to say thank you very much. And the students, you've been given the opportunity 5 days window. We don't need any excuses again. If you can pay, make sure you pay for your registration, and then we can move forward as a nation. So I would like to applaud GIJ, the leadership there, whoever is in charge. Thank you very much. Say na person na grateful teacher for more Ghana musuya sanyansa with all due respect. Na mu say president no dimo no otwen. I will say it because sebi opinion odini penim on kasa se otwen o kasa se penyini. I'm still waiting on NAGRAT, National Association of Graduate Teachers. Say sa Zoo at the end of money P and Obakasa anyhow. No, you people will correct him. Me, my job is here. I'm not here to. I don't hate anybody. Sir, I didn't a free zoo P and I'm a president now. Okasa anyhow. No, I'm expecting people to also take a decision because the whole Ghana teachers or more graduates in Yansafona say zoo new when they do. You have to understand that there's a problem. People, Nagrat, you have to be very, very serious about getting humans to lead you and not zoo creatures. All right. This one too is another one. The Pentecostal Council or whatever, they've made a statement about this Achimota thing, this dreadlocks thing, and they said, and I quote, while the council stands with the authorities of Achimota School and any other senior high school in the enforcement of their approved disciplinary codes for the betterment of our young students, it is the position of the council that in the enforcement of such disciplinary codes, care must be taken not to deny any student their right to education as enshrined in the Constitution. End of quote. Now, the Pentecostal, whatever, how do they call them? PCC, the Pentecostal, GPCC, Ghana Pentecostal, Charismatic Council, today. It is a more point in the saying. If you don't have anything to say, shut up. It is simple. The statement you have made 2 statements. Where do you belong? You see, this is the hypocrisy I don't like. The statement you made about this boys issue, it is simple. If you are in, if it's either you are in or out. It's either the boy has to get a job, to get into the school or not to get into the school. It's simple. Who are you pleasing here? You people, the Christosuna most of the saying. Say Christopher, how hypocritical can you people be? This statement you just released, where do you belong? Where do you belong? Where is it? Where? Okay, so what are you trying to say? And what are you trying to say? An issue has come. I could the person go school, no go sunyadie. And a school say why rasta and tiamanenko. More point in the saying. Motromo just saying Yankopon whom life no. Tell Yankopon to me no. Because you people are not honest with yourself. You're hypocrite. Be honest. Statement to any brofo. You did not make any sensible statement. With all due respect, I'm telling you. Be emphatic in your statements. So if you want the kid to go in there, tell Achimota to admit the kid. Don't say me yefunia me yana me yemu jame. Dia na ya uya. Me yehu dia ya uya. So men ka say me yemu ya me yo na me yemu jame. Me yemu ya me yo 2 minutes. Oh me yemu jame. Dia na ya. Don't go around words and be like the council stands with the authorities of Achimota School and any other senior high school in the enforcement of their approved. No, Asaba, the council that in the enforcement of such in Semkekana Mokeka. You people are not bold. You have no balls because you have allowed politics to eat into you people. Nyamini pafok hypocrites. Where do you belong? Yenjimi zao brofuno yo because the engineer yenjina tiasia until you try say you play with words. We will all expose you. That's the thing. If you don't respect us, we will let you understand say we are not fools. So GPCC say Ghana Pentecostal then go back. Push back. Mumpini na ni pantanase. You are not men enough. Montrase, monpini. Mese monpini na ni pantanase. Someone tiasia. Sanyo manyo de mbetima koma soro ho de akodi civic Ghana form so me Christo form ye confused omunim de omupe wasase so. Dabi. Bra enye yene de ontumi fa sade we be tie. Mese monpini na ye pani pantana konwa no so nye ko enim. Why? If you don't have anything to say, Pentecostal then shut up. Hey Kevin dear, me say shut up. Muntumi nya emphatica, shut up. You people are timorous. Moya timid. You are timorous. You can't be man enough to speak. Ujina hon mo Pentecostal for amoto moba na kedina in school akebe mo de. You people are timid. Sit somewhere. Me say mumpini na ye ne ankasa yenko enim. Why? You are timorous people. Yes. All right. Let's look at this. This one is another Aston. Ghana the way nya butre pa hu asema be catch obi no DNAC are dangerous. Traders complain of gas leakage at new KJT Amak. Be change atum me call for minimum. Omo be KJT a body montina almost Martina KJT almost how many years from then years to now. I found almost a gas leakage yo ho. Be change atum mo de setia enchebia. Okay, no muja. But no credit make catch them no. Me say also must take say, oh dangerous. Traders complain of gas leakage at new KJT Omu be treja atum. Yeti kroma mu de munyina mu behu. Me ko for de minimum o. Me ko for no minimum. Omu be treja atum. Engine am say there's gas leakage. Da be na start leak here. Enche bia na say the gas me say omu be shi KJT no. Na mu de montina na mo hwe omu. Ye to me a Bank of Ghana scandal ade be chini a commercial bank me say omu be KJT omu be tweja atum omu ye no maka say mahama KJT no see no or the inferior products the buy cables no bani nyina na free China enya papa omu be no me dear me I will not cover anything and tell you dear omu be KJT no ena yete ha ebesi MPP ne me amen kofu yi we dey ka sam chana na mbofu no kwana maka cha me nka hwe nka ho biom me say no kwana maka no momfa mo ninto na mo hwe. All right, the next one and social media they're very quick. KJT traders shut down business over high electricity tariffs. Hey, David. Ye betinim. Hey, Kejetia market. Mure fi we ana ma menkyere mo. Kejetia market for pa. Hwinsi yo. Nanado dankwa ne epe. Hwinsi ye de kwa na ekọ. De nsesa bibia Kejetia market for. Boye den high de tariffs hwe. Aseme na boka kire mi. Aseme boka kire mi de binti bi de Kejetia market seme ende mission anya action bia. Me brobro nsem so akire mo sana be am behu de ekọ. Kejetia market for say ai omo de omo ofu omo nko market biem adentira. Your darling boy Nanado Danko Ekufuado no one year go monum. Almost Nanado Danko Ekufuado adane bola bed and Danko Ekufuado ayeden go monum.
Wasi me yami me ma fa ho adwa ya dwempa nya dwempone se me money da so ne asumdie ene awie ye pa. Ewrade nya kopon nua satra ne nya me ba. Wo ye nya me a. Abona nyegumanum
Kejetia market for Nanado Danko Ekufuado nyegumanum he moje sia wajeje moso me say Nanado Danko ne epe for mo me say wana so muntua mo betua he yentia ene ye o kejetia o ye de ha ne tie o mo betua mama menimre enyumre mamba se me be issue me ka asem kitu ebi me say Kejetia market mumpeo mubetia muntia na me betia hwe and electricity tariffs and your light bill akosoro and na water akosoro hey mama bufu adole fu am Kejetia mo maintain mu level mo betia mutia wi a mo betia water wi a mo refi COVID-19 levy mo betia mu wi a road levy mo betia Musa ko Kejetia to butu mu betia muntia ye wi agigi nya na sara ko si cathedral ye wi na wi fo na ko gina we kiro na omo dwom to na mato ato cathedral ni muntia ene ye de Kejetia ene electricity hwe na electricity no papa dia mesi Kejetia market for electricity no ma dia electricity ni atinwi electricity mo ho kura besre mo ka kira hwan se muntia Ekufuado araza hwan mo betia na Nanado Danko ne epe esi rado muntia mo bibi jejemo bibi jejo pedete dani lu mareka bibi jejemo ohun be say bibi jejemo yemu Kejetia from bibi jejemo yentia high tariffs na hwana ngotia mesi Kejetia na mutim na light bill ne kosoro no why na munko Kejetia mark trader shut down business ende phobia ho. You can decide not to go back to market again. And phobia muko manko mubane apalia mubetia. Nanado Danko say mubetia. We nye 10 yo. We de any idea ye diemu ai. Ye diemu no otwifa yeyem. Mu otwifa mahem. Me say Nanado Danko Ekufuado we jegu manum. Otwifa mahem ye tia. Na hwan enkotia. Mahama ne busu afo na metia. Ana bole bamboy for assemblyman na metia. Hwe. Mubetia. Moba wo mia no. Enem we no. Mutia wi ebese si cathedral no so monkai Christopher mo Kejetia egefo na esi ye wi ebese akom akosom nyame ainti ndie from pine to fire ai muntia ne entia enti anya mudan that be question is enti say enti anya den enti anopa yeso ne ma wohoro ye to powder na ye bebo ye to powder ne ka say oh yesre mo Kejetia fo mo light be wo so gram de mo hwe nyame ne da bi mo betia Share. Say near team, Missy Ebi Bebre, and I starting Ebi Bebre Chimbi. Koisha Usu Bemparakan say, ni favorite quotation of Bible, Elisha, and Elijah. Missy, Elisha say Mubetia. Share. Time Elijah, and Elisha, Asian Yakupo, Nagoka say, was he Kejetia for boy, Mubetia, call Psalm 13 verse 1, Missy call Mubetia. Yeah. I say Hanya Beji, Hanya Beji Jankaso. Intimidate and the Missing Casanche, me present the Mekonsem be. If you like or if you don't like, Upo, Mumpo, Mubetia, and you Ekufuado in the Diaba, yet to Chrome and your car tremo, your tumofo, send Nanado Danko Ekufuado can of cre, your canemuya, the mechanic cabin muadia. I would near brand here, I would need a magic, I would me a mixo, me a tray. Me I would need you kuni and ensaya infantini and mix it into whom finds her. Hey, Percy, then Percy what What draw me power or have it too much. Pesky guy on Facebook. Yeah, drawing be what draw me power. Time I'll draw me not commit me rough. Sometimes go back. Your friend be 001. Now you say 0 na no pound didi. Area undidi. You brain obedidi. But time and in school now you 010. Now you say and I say 011. And no panosha that die as a usunya dia na akubo area to no aji go back. Now you say the move when you brain aji kinki. Intina me na me wo sa range 011. Akwana drum in them am raho. But hey, that's good. Sometimes you need to look. But me jawa majagraja. Also when nimse tankers nishu ase. Inti mutia mubetia. Enti kede tia for we dem srem pa why manu sisumina so ain mubetia we dem mendi matewa na se manu ntia obia mesrem mo me nyina ntua ne mboa Ghana ekufo se ye ntua ne mboa Ghana ain on na busuafo ne diska na wie e na o se mu ntua ne nko ye mboa Ghana nti mubetia why nyame hira mo kede tia for so mate ase mubetia ene de wo mubetia eh e de na mama ni gi se mutua de mama ni gi no e na msumu tua wie mesa kwa asora ko dia danse nyame de waya ma de ni do kede tiafo nye tuomo light bill obo tuomo water bill mubetia ya besa baso yenko ya besa baso ochina hwe mubetia. All right, the next one is this. Nana Santibedi to unilaterally wrote letter cutting budget for judiciary, legislature, majority leader. I say chairman Sabonsu say sa Deuteronomy 23 secretary no. On a natural letter the catcher almost say e share budget mu say but parliament ni some other you be cut your music so and the budget Alban Babi yemu gini bram number 3 Ghana de agree mu do Ghana number 3 no and the obo number 3 no you see Ghana one about 3 Baba Rahman and so Alban Rahman Bagbin Alban Baba Rahman Bagbin say on TRC say parliament for metia ye be chop musika so say you hwe mu no say na Smoky John and a Troy I be to or no John to say eku say be to na Troy and o person chese or no to parliament for sika so say ko hwe mu no enyam na beka yo mwanka se mo say chairman Sabonsu no guy no change ni din no o say chairman on ka de kure ba akokra den adai on na beka enyame enti Ghana number 3 ejina no na afa ya behu ni kurewum Baba Rahman Alban Bagbin ejina on number 3 say Black Star on about 3 Baba Rahman enti Baba Rahman parliamentary Baba Rahman ejina no na ekohu se sa na wifo nyina hene help Jubilee House or na troye enti sa na ebedi etu Smoking John ono na troye enti mu pe obi okoti seska or to Jubilee House or church letter by heart or twuma na obetro no asoroko or twuma na otro me se ejina yetimo ekro ni ho ekro na sei na ye ka na amanfo bitu e omo ya etwa mo yam Kevin Muade enye me Muade na me so me buade o me Muade o entimi save Ghana o dabi I was all tesa ade na say if Kevin respects or he does not respect it will not change anything in Ghana. Intendo na also to dream say Kevin Buade o Muade o e debede na adwuma bakro nim ene na also odwene ho Kevin Buade o Muade o ebere na light bill na kofom na me Buade a me mu a medidi amaya okay na wo dwene ho ne de na yes wo ni de wo dwene ho se me Buade o se me Muade o ebere na adwuma ba me Buade o me Muade o ebere na yakwan no me Buade o me Muade o ebeye de na make sure say corruption dey tu ase enya me mu ene de me ne me Nyankopon asem Nyankopon na say o wi on na be judge me enya wo na wo so judge me na wa judge ho wi. Have you judged yourself? Have you finished judging yourself to come and tell me, Kevin, the words no useless until Muade. Me say be Muade Ghana ejuma beba. Say me Buade Ghana ejuma beba. And then also busa ho antikope. And then they say yen kakrib yen kakra inti Smoking John on na troya or sin ko bet budget for by parliament for sika so parliament for a Baba Rahman speaker of parliament so on about 3 and I'll say on the ontia senior be who say Mrs. Kevin Muade nipa 571 in 2 months on the road. It me Buade and I say me Muade no can he change this? In penifo mo Ghana mo de mo obi Buade and eno na memo no. Mo Ghana na mo se mo de nyamsro mu en na memo no. Mo Ghana mo se mo de Buade ama hwinsida mo de mo bra ma bo no mo betuma hwe obi owiase be say nipa 571 have died in 60 days. From road accident into what adena ubuno ebetube save o ana. Common sense is very important. Nipa saying 571 have died in 60 days on our roads. Also Kevin Muade and no problem A bed in your chasadia way so a bed in your make sure a road accident in a switcher. A Kevin Obuadi and also Muadi and a better road accidents and so a crop papa ben and nipa 571 who within 2 weeks are in penifo team Joma Junior man say Muadi and Kwano Mojuno. Most penifo majority of them in your Muakron bebre and somebody in this time you know who we are. Into with this with the group TV no so no. Ocean nipa 571 na ewu no. Same Kevin mi buadio mi muadio so 571 no. Ochina wo so oka ho. Into wa now road accident you kuwa. Nanti one for onyansa nka de esi owiase ana esi o Ghana na ebe change system now say Kevin muadio into ochina epem ukunu na ukunu wa na se wankasa ukonyansa na etwa wonan a na uwu na woni ti o heaven na ka che Nyankopon say oh Nyankopon na me kan confirm na Kevin muadio ntina mu ye Nyankopon ka say o ye otwea mote ho. Instead of some address issues, you know, address it, obia some or cano, boa, na mi buadio, mi muade, jam Nyanko Ponsem. Now, what okay, so Kevin Buadia, Kevin Akasan, one Kasankasana, want it. We need to look at the issues. We need to look at the issues. The country is declining, is gradually falling apart. For 5 years, you ain't any development in Ghana, 5 solid years. 5 years. And so, when more Ghana. And where the muadia, small boy, where the muadia, small girl, where the muadia, me say, small boy, the buadio, or muadio, small girl, the buadio, or muadio, at the end of the day, a bit changing this death, and then the answer, some make a job in new matem. Oma muti kroma, a crow over America, Oma, Omo, Abema, Omo, Junisen Nipano, Omo Junisen Mwano, Omo Junisen Nipano. They don't care about what Kevin's life is, so they don't care about some buadia and ami muadio. Joe Biden. And in administration of Mohona, they are in Congress and they are in the Senate and they are making sure taxes are mutual and they are putting it to use. They don't care some Buadia and some Muadio. They don't care if I say Joe Biden is a useless president or Joe Biden is not implementing the things he said. They don't care about that. Too. What they care about is making sure that the promises they promise the people they are delivering. That is what they look at. Yeah, they are Ghana and a Sebio Abrofu Jimmy Enti Fashe Trim. Where the Muadia, where they went down count into Onim Nyansa. Look at this Rasta boy. On track down cut into Muadia into all to be Siadia. Ye Jimmy in your team. Jimmy got in your team no be at the Jimmy Gatano, a damn tin into every team we have a tendency near team near you say, hey, Jimmy Gata any team. Where Muadienti or can't some now say cana, I know the engine too. Miss Montina ho. Yantina chronim. Da ben na mu mumbe asase we so mate se obi buadia akọ heaven mo ankasa boto mako hu obi obuadia akọ heaven da mo heaven na mo sorry a na de bia mo ka mo heaven but to say Nyankopon ankasa we de no obuadia ba do ba me fie ho. You just have to live your life and speak the truth. No kwana make catch no. And it is Kevin Muade o mbunti na o person ba gi no kwana tuma sebio wo gi mi enya me e na me kana ya mo ya no. Anko bi yema anko china Kevin ewu obi yema anka Kevin nam no sese ska ba Nyankopon na ankasa oto no Nyankopon onim what is right make man ya wo ya because we need to change it. 571 this is massacre wunim za e dey so be atwitu abonipa 571 to mote Ghana e bompaye. Ask yourself say must start a bompaye aglo for way must start a bompaye Nyankopon wo so no catch him say hey munjai Jimmy no apply common sense. Who apply common sense we na uduru be na wo car no catch them say I should give you more common sense. Sada Nyankopon pe o Nyankopon ka say but to powder ne ko gina Independence Square na ye God as we pray as a glow we know the clouds in the free stream na ba de bia ntafo no de omo wukura nkeye. The throne is your throne, God. You have saved Ghana. You have saved Ghana, kept Ghana to date. But today, as we pray, as a glow, the black cloud coming from the north. And Mahama Krum no know if you boy. The clouds evolving on this nation. Ghana cannot do anything else again. God, what will be one? As be as give him the mic, give her the mic. I on Nyankopon aba so. Ewrade bo pa ye nya botro mo ho. Ye be sam nyina blue. Na mani aye blue no wu. Ye te ho na utumi do cycle. Unhu yogurt ho, unhu farmer ko ho. O you share eyi for amamoton abelewas. What abelewas for ni ho. Be say omo nyina ko Independence Square adentira agro for ho bo empire magana. Hey, just give her the mic. I am your Lord, your God. No, be shh. The Lord, your God, I have come in your midst today. Near to my miss you anymore. Okofia, slap or body kuno, a bis Yakupo in your bia assassins, one of the I am 1 million. Mori, Kobi Tini Vienna said, a tramwa. Na ngone bedasora na ebedrum ha na magye so nyankopon gegyina mani so mewa no boso oyini na ba ko no bi e basa na me fast ma yintuma na betwa na se no ma say empese ne hu begu ya glow for drama drama club pa mo so give me near the ntuma ntuma bi e fara chichidi echi mo ntuma na fara chichidi echi me ma me favorite ntuma pa no atichidi echi me ko ss na de ma me atichidi echi nice clothes near the ntuma na betwa na say fast na wo hu say a glow yi ashes for no we mian ntuma no sini pop bo so bi du ko aba na wa je mic no I am your Lord, your God. I have come in your midst today, my fellow humans. Today, I have heard you. I have heard the cries. I have heard your toil, the blood flowing. I can see the cloud coming. No be just a nyankopon. We nyashi anya heaven. Nyankopon lot to be kotwa we jai midweek. Nyankopon jai we ntwa. And I was saying them I'm free heaven. So na heaven na way. But the mo concert here we do. Mami free heaven fast na me baby from Ghana it midweek na nyankopon go tware odwa we jai 6770 mo fan to Saturday beto 6770 we are not permanent 767 single 7 ever fa say ni ananti ache ai o perme a we are not 1 plus 1 minus 1 6770 no o perme na 76 single 7 no assign plus 1 minus 1 67 77 66 aha ever fa 7 nim de me ai na nyankopon enya hwe anye no, I'll see. Mammy, yes, we Mary, Muncham, Judas, Judas, or I never knew. And Moses Muncham, may call Ghana. If yes, be baby, ye bombu be Iraq, or yes, you couldn't my papa, on Wankasa, we would, the neighbor quati, and or down offer Allah. And then Uncle Point J. Joy, you know, so my call Ghana and our grove will be a ho. Bako, Bakosha Bakumuna, men can yes, or Ghana and Tromo. Now, one got out now, who take cantata we are. What you check at that was a crowding basket in this war. No, but my lord, Satan Mahamana president, may say a grow foot me bompire, you got phone now Independence Square. Trotro phone ya, sec, untibimpo assume. Beso to me nanti from Sekla could ebe Hariza call home bus stop. Still now unya sec bakumpo. Jack, any a colleague on a Madina, ye nyabi. Omunina bua fanchan, Omunina co Independence Square. A grow for 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Nipa bim. Emangwa na mbema John Fokker Crafrim. Na nyankopon besi baako so. And the throne is a throne that belongs to one of you. Nyankopon fan so nyankopon say the throne. Then say presidency no, it belongs to one of Aglo people. Tribalism na horror. Na say nyankopon je akonwa ne maye mu baako. Teni ne de yenjim free ni se Mahama bro. John Dramani Mahama. Me say Mahama, start letting them fear you in opposition before you come to power. Because the only thing I Ghana for who and these kind of people I've seen, they say they don't fear you because you are too humble. Me say let them fear you, and also get yourself a gabi, Mahama. Get yourself a gabi. You also build a gabi because we be doing there. Ya repo. Unim say ya repo. Aha. Ya repo about kube in 9. And then, my God, and the throne belongs to one of you. Now it's a throne, no. Cloud na ebo free sim bole bamboy e ho na ehunu yes a cloud na ebo free bole bamboy and na abedu on our land and the stool belongs to one of us stool na one of us ekufuado na mutumi bomb akuti empire pa God we break this our blood bondage said that we are down here in the south and the north cannot break me see against empire oko agloa and abu against empire na me hu bi da na ebi mutumi suwa no mo de mutuma sefom no mo bi o ma hem nyankopɔ ye ni o ya civil as seven dam mo
wasi me ya me madua fa ho adwa ya adwempa ne se me money da so ne asumdie ene awie ye pa Erwade nyankopɔ nua satra ne nyame ba wo ye nyame abona nyagmanum
no an waka na agro for nyankopon agye agumonum mo wai mombra metwam agro for madam afenyi dazi ai me se so punk no ho ne bra me see time na eduru ne de wo ye ho hwe enyi agro for ye twam ada ye se de ye ho hwe nyankopon na obegye akonwa ne de ma ye nkofo no nyankopon de ekono hu ye meboa time no ene de me se me nye yi ene na me cheche nkofo nyoma keke enti mo amumu ade no mo amusi Kevin mbuade nipa 571 ewu ochena ebe ye wukunu me na me ka kire ochena ebe ye oba ochena ebe ye wankasa wo de onwuo ye betwa wo nan baako na wo tewa no akasa Kevin tell mu ade enti na me nya accident no next time wo hu akoko a wo fe na lolo wo be fe no chicken next time. All right, let's move forward. Mote Ghana na ye kanya nsasam kire mu a we mu ade na we akora ye kanya nsasam na muntie no yentia light bill hwe ye be wo with to suntui ma ora ho muntua wonim suntui mo de monta na onye tobi ho. All right, all right, I think we already done this. And the mo here say me Finance Minister designate Ken Oforiatta has indicated that the 100 billion Obatampa project also and obi embusa no or a obotan criminality no also embusa no they all know Omo motivating committees you nim obotan criminality na Ken Oforiatta yen and this for obi embusa because that's how they are. Ochina they will come, they will never ask him. Say obotano, were you part of it? Did they pay the money to you? Snitsikano from from Haruna Idris Obiang Busano. They know that is the thing. They will not ask him. And this is for minimum. I know them. I know Biasunu. They know how they operate. And now we have to answer question back. 10 minutes bia na hemu ya ne jai na Ghana jai ya ntwan Ken Oforiatta ono na yire ko hye ba tu akokoro ne to no asaba atise Ghana ne yete no ye ni nyansani bi obeto finance minister ekro 30 million pe na akwa we with all due respect yare ya step aside my friend o yare ekro no papa dia unless so bokro no okro no ma usuro. Unless you have stolen something that you know when you step away, nipa no but don't me no. That is the only way. Ken Oforiatta is a criminal. He couldn't answer one question. He couldn't. And so China mean way MP before Babetina ho. No, Mr. Oforiatta, you are doing well. We are doing well. Mete say there's an of kind data bank profile. My bank has been 25 years, massa. So we deserve to say okuja to black obusan question be. So the people in data bank direct board, they are the same people you have given sensitive position to in government and the so-called Bank of Ghana board. Also, my bank has been around for 25 to 30 years. It doesn't make it legit. You see, the question to me, you 20 billion Bank of Ghana scano okoje or yano, and people say, where's to a slap? Because you are not the only Ghanaian. Me, these are the things that pisses me off. And then we'll discuss something quick and you understand where I'm coming from. We will discuss Ghana. So look at this. Kayaye's housing project not sustainable. 100 billion Obatampa projects cater for them. But the question you have to ask is, why should we even have a budget for Kayaye's in the first place? So this actually shows this is a useless government. Yeah. Sabi oti abroche ti semi. Na sa aban say obetwa sika bi ato or the be makaya yefo or the kosi hostel makaya yefo. Now we are Ghana ni na wako school na wadwene wo fie kaka na sabi onya yarefo a. Busa ngo sa adena aban ne fa sa sika no. En create adwuma mo north ho. Na omo mba dawo ha. But aban say yen create adwuma mamo. Inti mo mbra na yen rape mo. Yen destroy my life. Nancy hostel man. So the government is just there to build hostels to entertain this kind of migration. You could have stopped it. Inti Chini Jones got so much Jimmy. Chini Jones so Jimmy too much. And the yen ni pane okro ye Jimmy Chan mom no. Oh yeah. Because nobody should tolerate this kind of nonsense. What $100 billion at all. Adentia, ye see Kayaye hostel. Who wants to be Kayaye? Who wants to be Kayaye in Ghana? Just a debiano, slim for the omombra, na mun tata omo na mungu omo ni mas na mun titom so ya mwa. Meboa. Inti yen create hostel ma sremfo na. They need jobs. Yeah, they excavate a tricycles. NDA, Northern Development Authority, I did that scandal. 400 tricycles, more free, South Hako, Riani, Nina, campaign. Tricycles and can nipa bakunya baku, bet to sustain a family. Mako Riani, Nina, where I must say, you 100 billion, but the other band say, you the best hostel, Amo Madim, Omumbrano Mesumi as slaves. Not later, no, Ashanti Regional Minister, and Metina say, and tough for the Amoya Mwa, Mujari and San Mabra Santimim, we are helping this to happen. Government that does not think. You see, Jesse, we don't have plan. There's no plan. And we just entertain nonsense. Obi to like every mwadi. Me person ko heaven. I onko ako. Heaven so onko abetu ako. Me kai Akufo Addo be the president first. Otuko Jagba. Wasipon krin we yegu nchen ha. The president, Akufo Addo government, we are going to build 5,000 Kaya hostels. Nepon no wasiha and wa piegu ha and wa kan sem fon kire Ghana for. We are going to build 5,000 hostels. Mahama could not do it. Hostel who see I then. Why do you need 100 billion to build hostels? For what? So you are basically telling us, say, that migration, that kind of economic hardship, you have no plans to stop it. Yet tikromuha. Me say, Ghanaians, we are here because of somebody like Manasseh Azuri. And I'm winning. Ghana for, and I say, Northerners, majority of you, your problem is your own people. Voltarians, majority of you, your problem is your own people. Make a natural. I one day I was mesa bossa sada documentary natural. Reporter Manasseh Azuri koji sikaye ye. Efa in confirm one sada. It was a total lie. And I yenye somu. And some of the Northerners so mu ba omia somu. And they will say, oh, yere, inti yeme defend o yere. Na o ware Samira na o ware Ramatune ne wono na ene oba opano ne ane oneto. Wa pempem se square 80 square. O be kaje se dey. And ba omia o be kaje se o ne Ramatu e wo na o to pano na me migina obi. Wa pempem se T square. O be me say on be asantifo be kire so mo pentani. Me kura me pese tani be di me so. Ah, papa anya hwe abone nya hwe. Se ti krom ha. Mo kaje mahama so tani you want to be the president. Yeti ha. Messi Asantefo no any eyifo no o me catch we nim play so o mo pese tani be di o mo so o beti no wasum o beti ni chan next time. And a sada Manasseh Azuri into me who some so Ghana so you Ghanaians you have a big problem. This guy he lied about Sada. Abra Sada. Today there's a report that you can go and see India Sada for Mudia. About 85% of India and Muslim Nina are alive today. They are there. Sada, they were trying to do what? Sustain small farmers, poultry farmers, help them to build their own farm, small guinea fowl farms. So they were training them. After that, they will go to respective places and build. And the man is sorry. They name they at the rough no and no Troy because now turning the president into a person be relevant to Yania come for foolishness. And you have a tata wukua. Onam now say Akufo Addo is the worst president. Why lucky cross what you walk sick about him to? Who man is sorry? We are here today. And na maomiamuko so mu na yene people for you so mu. And na in confirm to ko Burkina Faso siete ya ombe kunsa confirm. You they will kill you like a chicken. Until we are here because of people like that. They don't speak truth. Mebo from tomorrow on Loud Silence TV, I will show you the full documentary. He lied about that documentary. Everything. Because your own enemies are your own people. And yeah. And the Andrew Mete said Bernard Avle or to TV. So with all due respect to you, sir, you did a great job. But I think it's too late. He's talking about the Rastafarian kid. He brought Efrememu. He is making a point. Bernard Avle gas also on the Yemusa into he has a very tiny liver and also bile. Into also to me Kasa team, and I like because he's such a tiny person. I respect him. Such a funny guy. I've met him before. Into on to me team to semi. And now Kasa is a ben near brain. I'm saying Bernard Avle. Oh ho, Sala Fogwo. Ba kumpa twaba omni MP. When to me you yim rampai ankas I say what changed? Angunafo, me say what changed? The only person I saw making so much noise about Sal, and the same FX committee for Pedikuno, Franklin Kujo. He was the only person on the street demonstrating Sal. But I like you were there working on to so you know you be your mark book no. And over city Angunafo kwan ya ko Friday do no mo sagbaja. Ege me concert na moye. Bon krom for no man to aba. Ebe sin there. Mo betran kan timu yan kan for and na tumu obi otwimi to said the last guy out to London gabi na hello school nti otwe so tumi kan adwene kabrofo ofui queen krampo no otwerogrofo ye make no. You see, inti we are here today because that thing actually played a vital role in the change of government in 2016 because Tenny boy bit say Azuria na adwene say he could please Akamfo lied against a northerner who was a president and said, say, I confirm it too. And the Omo Monsieur Omuchauti. I could for this government is the worst. I will be here. Shut up there, my friend. The consequences, we've not finished it. Omo broad day. Oh, Sanko Fran Omo Omo Ahmed Swale no. So no so isrimni. Omo Azuri. You are here. We are here. You said, Mona Mosu Kufuado Swade ne bae. Omo 1-1. 1-1. So, if you have somebody to blame for these things happening in Ghana, blame Azuri. Some man is Azuri, no, and I'm Ghana, no. Sometime that guy wasn't a general. He was in school. And he was paid to go and do this. Mumbusana said, Ende, on come hona monko srim, Sada nyana ewain. And in the report, why the who said Sada a confirm binam kurum. And these people turn around today and they are walking around Ghana and say they are the victims. They are the victims. We are going through this today because of people like that, insects like Azuri. You are building a hostel. Young girls now, they have a bright future. Their majority are smarter. Yes, hostel mom, na yen use na ye mo so anyoma wo edwom na yen treat omo se mo na mema ni bi form repi omo na omo wia de bi omo se semfo do omo ye ntafo me mo na akwa we abagina nipem Ashanti regional minister no aka na adwini sei ya ba
sa akamba ye wo ye sa yi beto platform so no akamba me kam wati isemfo mo ne Rollins na sha memu ase since 1981 to 2001 and tafo no mo Ghana no de pa na mo ye masimfo no and tafo sika ye free Rollins time woni musimfo ya na esan anye bia simfo se na de akonwa no na mienu Liman ene Mahama omudi akonwa de no motema ya Dabe Mahama timi ye nisremu o akamba akwosire wakodina okuro musremu okuro musremu ya nka o se wa ya jaji nka mo kankran sebi ntafo no fani munyansa munyasika ma bakasa out mumfa ditiri bukuru na mo sole ekuro ma tantantai esimfo ma basa out nyasa ne ko bukuru akọ pese o secretary di o se organizer dia a school for no gina na yenya baby na efi titini esimfo no apart from the goma for no mo sisi adam papa no e for the sisi adam papa bi amu jira abanyo entafo se na di Ghana konya Mahama be di mfie na no sika we de onfa mo asum me nsa de nyina no Mahama first ka no anka se onfa ko si hotel Dubai and confirm ne ade nya se tuko sika di ma se onfa mo asum no the whole Ghana ye japade ye nya ne semfo na dis kana boa mo mo semfo na mo de titisire mo ho no Asante Mfante aye dokoko and the bread dokoko no asante for ma se ne mom scholarship ne semfo man kwada mo ko school free na na Dubai na why said no sisi interest obi atimi ko bi o akamba uja di san kwasasem no wo si ya judge oba ye ndie no ye no siremu wo ba no mabeka nkra mabeka kumase since 79 to 2001 no how many years 20 something years no na mo no runs esefo no runs the boys ka be position be na nkutam je na mo ye siremu na mo se funu kwasasem a mo keka ze kufuado wonye de na emamo and therefore the nyansa de mu hu bi da no akamba nya hu de oya beto so ejin sam fun wo so ada bi ekoka mo me kase mfu asem na asem na abaka mo bokuma so ane ebu du so am ho aye ntete mo ye wo mpane asa na mo wu akurum nkwa sasam nsam fu amodie no mo ga ntafo de beso so bi ye to aba na sa ntafo no to wasasam akwa na moto odie no aka mbe to odi sem kura sasam no mo ba sasa asantefo na di akonya so se ana aka afo na di akonya so mfi aduonu baako ese je modi mfi aduonu so no ka Ghana nyina ko bia ye ka behwe ntafo mo so ade mo ana aseye no
ai ntafo mo de no akoye betina vetting committee Mubarak Muntaka so pass him Haruna pass ntafo mo use be jeje musubiem akoye be gina omanim oh let's pass him a burden or respect you Muntaka aswase omo mutuma onyina ntafo ai stremfo na tuma wo akoye be gina oni you Muntaka you passed him you Haruna Idris you passed him speaker there on the Baba Rahman otwo me say time ni bedu na edru me say you see why there's a reason why people don't like me and they think say Kevin doesn't respect because they make no o me kana odemo ma me ka se me nkyerem in some na ya me kana ha no ana amanfo bi ana ha omo ana de bi o be di matema na o me kana odem but yen kana bontene aha eti Kevin de ade no be kan nsem wo abontene and ntina ma omo fa mpem asem no a omo ba no be di matem no omo say no kure no on say what to say obi abeka say Kevin asem o kan anya no kure no but yen kana odem intafo ye moa ye kana odem awonafo de nkwasafo ye kana odem ai omo kana nyina odem inti say Kevin ba abontene o be kape na say Kevin moa de abi omo nim say de kure na make no and I always obatan or a obotan scandal na bebe no can overrate also be a pia because Kevin Taylor is lying. What is a government communicated because this document is fake and as a Kevin Taylor, we don't know. Oh, and then I am different from them, no. And then you here watching me, you are different from them, no, because all person no kreno. Aha, into Oma, I didn't how mono, no a Metro TV. Aha, na pola do much Jimmy no hosa chiro mo no ma we wato because they are sycophants, they are hypocrites. When you tell them the truth in their face, they can't take it into they don't want to accept it. Aha. And no. But don't say yes baby Andrew no. Ya trust our level no. Masa asam no ha ya sebene de yan to biem ye jai because ya to sebena ma the more ya to sebene na the more Jimmy ni koso. Into ye jai sebeno without your respect. Into your jai sebeno because ya to sebene fit yankora brema bibia nsesa ya to sebena bibia nsesa na Jimmy no build na build into semna ye kana kukuom ne se be kana bontene se ne be pa ye nyina ho ntoma na afa ye nyina atena se hu nyansa se o se boy ye nyina ho enu ntina nkofo bi bibia me no ya na ye mo ya no they will think and say no be say oh before elections no oh Kevin there say Mahama in Tianika oh Kevin there 20,000 oh 30,000 oh 40,000 who's been power wa bigira oh Kevin after election or disappear after election I'm on multi TV I am coming on DSTV Kevin after election or WWO if you speak the truth you don't know how you survive but you survive and knowing a difference no yes inti so why do you say me best sadia and the wa wija so why do you say Kevin Taylor besesa abeto sebidia and the massa what and the only man in dinkain because me I will say the way it is means sabibia no so inti momian kanokre inti how was it here a manager Azuri somebody like that manager Azuri sakwa no no dia wala kise Kufuor dem kuna to adwene but onwie obeku ansa na ojai the presidency no Kufuor will kill you before he finishes because you are on his radar. Some can hold a story the buyer. Me say from tomorrow, I will start showing Sada. I played before election any TV so China. But the Sada documentary number 2 TV so now man can say mashe. No man nipa banya sa man is Azuri no yeah. Dangerous human being. Dangerous. He doesn't deserve to be walking around thinking he's smart. People should listen to him. Me who young Ghanaians listen to that guy and say, hey, you people. We are here today because of him. Ahmed Swale because he is a person who started this for the people to feel, say, they have the right to do whatever they want to do. Because we can't try to pave way for these people. It's not necessarily for Ontarians. Me, I'm telling you, You are your own problem. Nkamu yenkophobia and kamuti vertin. So I was expecting you guys sitting on the vertical to say, hey, Mr. Finance Minister, this is very demeaning. I want to send this to you to tell the president that I am a northerner and what you just said is very demeaning, disrespectful. You are putting together 100 billion to build hostels for northerners, for Kayayis, because everybody knows that Kayayis are northerners. And I am a northerner. Why are you not telling us you are going there, those vast lands there, you are going to make farms, you are going to build factories for them to get jobs? So you want to tell me you are putting aside 100 billion cedis or dollars or whatever to come build hostels for my sisters, my cousins, to come down here for them to be treated like slaves? That is what a reasonable person does. Number 2, 100 million, they say you, almost half a check or GBAD. See, I'm saying Northerners and Voltarians, you are your own enemy. Mr. Sabinian to be a move. And come to one of our cars, ask them and say, Mr. Designate Finance Minister, wait, you said 100 million for what? To build hostels for Kayayis. Why? That's a simple question you ask him. Why do you want to build hostels for Kayayis? Then you hear his answer. No, Busan said, why do you need hostels for Kayayis? Oh, man, don't mean your answer, man. Because why do you build hostels for them? Why do you think somebody would leave 12 years, 13 years, would leave the north, leave their parents, very vulnerable, sit in a bar side, they don't know where they are going, come all the way down here, for them to be raped, for them to be treated like animals, and you are in government, after consuming billions, you can't tell me you can create one job. You can create job to stop that migration, and you sit here to tell me you're going to build hostels for them. Are you kidding me? You are not fit to be in government. Yes, that is how Nyansa Forjuni. As simple as that. But yet, one Obia Baus, Mikolosko, free be a lawyer or Ghana. Without due respect, there are some good lawyers in Ghana. But every idiot comes. I am a lawyer, I'm a politician. Then we think they are smart. They are not. Majority of politicians in Ghana are not smart. Can't say media. I'll show you something why majority of these politicians are not smart. So let's look at this. I said today we are here because of Joe Wise. Joe Wise is not wise. Joe Wise, he is not wise. And if somebody is not wise, you know what the person is. Joe Wise is the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, right? Let's start from the back and then we come to today. Then you see that Joe Wise is not wise. And someone who is not wise, you know the answer. Joe Wise is never wise. You are equally the same as Joe Wise because I don't think that you vote and bring that person to come to Parliament. And yes, Satya Jonas will say he put the light off. Obi light to call because go for church or light to call off to see yes, Ghana go off. If I tell you me open full lines to see Ghana from free. Doom so tame some upon hina boom. I want person mechanic cre. I grow for way. Muhu moku for I don't know. Deuteronomy 23:23 certificateless president no only certificate no to onim she me say if this is how we govern me obi a should be able to be a president ekufuado this is government every day but we will take care of something. Joe Wise way and the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, I say this will prove to us say we don't have a country and we don't have wise people leading us today. Some are wise, majority are not wise. Yeah. Hey, yeah, but after we are done with this, you understand. Off. Everybody saying lights off. Swami Kumase, Amasaman is off. Pokwase light is out. Light out. The light is gone. It's off. There's no money. My light just went off. Light is going off. If I tell them to say where their lights are off, would they text me and tell me where the light is? Light is off. Kaswa light ko. Konongo light is off. Dansuman ko yeti krom ha obi a din Kevin Taylor ko ka muade otwe na di ban no so nya nipa na di so adanti na pese be ka nipa asem I agree off Tunga off La Paz off La Paz light off Tamale parts of Weja is off so Utuom is off Akate is off Kaswa is off Ableku is off Latobi Okoshi Ganyain. Omunyina ni light. Oko kai because omuade. Ye kanyansa sama kiramo. Ma betena bro kira betena munsue nyansa se nipa na omote so omutumi bu man no. Aguna is off. Akimoda is off. And then the whole Ghana. And so many can say, President, no, Deuteronomy 23, certificateless president, no, wababa na him, wada a condition ni bo, keno for that da wababa na him, a condition ni bo, bedi to one of jota da wabade una wobre, muna mo blow. Bawe off. Jako kana mubuofu, jachi kuma se off, anloga off. Afidia se off. Ahimfo krom ha. What why kind of crash amonte? Ghana is off, total shutdown. Of uncover area so called. If you say off, you kind of crash na machumano se enkoko. Mo be di partem Kevin Muadie. Light in the dum no. Se me buade o me muadie o. Wo na won hwehwe. Mo na mo ble. President no takrade is off. Germany for some more light. Nipa the demand so no. Germany for light. America for your light. Nipa the demand so nyantwen yo. I Labadi off. Kotobabi in Sawem off. Aflao lights off without any information. Aflao for more information. Modia mo benibra ba Cape Coast. Hey Ghana na dum, we dum Ghana dum. Sikana sa. Sikano ase. Dia bomb asrem. Ko hwe dan agabi adoto na brochire. Bedi eto ko hwe. Moti what na mo ye for more for the kanu kran modwa. London light on. Nipa na di so. London for light gina so nipa na hwe kuro no so. Canada has light. Solid. Toronto. Toronto na weka se free. Boga Toronto. More light on. Na mishra mu nipa na di mu so. Amanjo off. Ho de enye nipa na di so. UK light ejinem. Ofori chrome off. Enye nipa na ho. The whole Ghana off. Enjengwa. Why be abroad Sweden jinem light. Nipa na di Sweden so. Canada Ottawa 24/7 jinem. Switzerland 24/7 a gym, New York City a gym, Qatar a gym, London a gym. Mote ha ye kan okura kire mu a krofin we mu sa nwura we mu ye kan mbofu. Western North achiase tail off. Nipa nim 24/7 Italia. Mademoiselle a gym, light gym. Ye kan sam chana mbofu na opija obeti na no credit pale tumi nya adwuma no. Milan. Last summer I was in Milano, beautiful place. I got one of the best ice creams for my daughter. Wonderful place. Milano's. Me feel more pasta no because your tomatoes are natural. Milano, I'll be there this summer. Yeah, Gianni, I will see yeah chimpana. You go in Birmingham City, UK. A gym Birmingham. Dubai on. John Tay. Oh. John Tay, Dansuman, oh, Canada, Regina, on, Damba, oh, Bergamo, Italia, on, where again, Jubilee House, on, Jubilee House, on, Montreal, on, Fabium, Mumia Japan, on. Yankee solar light on. Venice, Italia on. Yeah, what's about 50 Japan on. Spring Text Community 20. Oh, mo bro. Ebri. Oh, name. Dubai on. Nima oh. Yeah, Oslo on. Philadelphia. Philadelphia on. Philadelphia. I got a doom. All right, moment when I mention my current way see any at the current here say be canokre. Any at the current here say be demonstration. Joe Wise is not wise, and if you are not wise, you're a fool. Now let me show you this. Joe Wise, where Deputy Speaker of Parliament, we're making some interesting statements in the past and has made some interesting statements today. And we have to take care of that because I will say a senior maybe asking. Now, you kunipa 9 in this election, you busa Joe Wise nipa 9 you come no dwene ho saying now by also as a speaker, deputy speaker, no say no dwene ho say no kind Joe Wise. All right, I hope I can get you this. Let's see. Okay, it's wrong. All right, Joe Wise.
Were you a bit disappointed that the president did not even speak at all about the people who lost their lives in the Techiman South constituency?
I think that it is not fair for people to refer to an event without going back. What happened? Should the president just talk about if a criminal is shot, he's shot. The crime does not matter. I beg to differ. What happened? The president should stay out. Let the investigative people determine what happened. But I think it's not fair to insist that because somebody died, even if he was in the process of committing a crime, it becomes an issue. No, I beg to differ.
Not even commiserations to the families?
Hello? Do we commiserate with the families of armed robbers? We should.
Are the people who...
So when you hear a statement like this from a deputy speaker of parliament, and as someone can want some, some way no can want some no, or some way come armed robber. So this is Joe Wise. Mati said Nipa 9 omuwe after election. Mati said Nanado Dankweku for the bin and Wakanwazam. Have you heard it? Has anybody heard the president make a statement or make some passing statement about Nipa 9 omuwe during the election? No. They don't see them as human beings. You see where the problem is? President now Tisono, ya to abewie ye ko almost April. Onka nipa 9 no mo no nsem. Onam Ghana papa penyin obi kanso na okese tie Kufuado, wabusuani nwuntra. Yenku oku wabusuani se otwen, yenku wabusuani se kraman. Enti wadwene ya wo se Kevin Taylor de onu mua de utiri so. Nipa 9 no buye no omo mua. Ye ti krom ha na Zongo 7 ye bomutuo. And so yesterday Nyazongo for Mamutuma Ekufuado. So say Debbie Amika say Yenny Slim 4, Yenny Anum Slim 4, any one 4, Yenny a problem no. I'm telling you people. Otikuma say you couldn't Nyazongo ni or Sakojina form of an ouchin or chinebe kunsa punching. Otikumasio, not around Zongo area or nim guys near Kum, no mania and robbers. Bawomianim, ya bobu to Nipa 7, Zongo 7. Wasako jina yantuma nana obesa be kun ekunma obe kun so twen so ohun so wagimi because one kasa wunua na yaboni tu ekunu no na wasako di like mam kotuma Ekufuado oyo otwen me see me hu obi a waka kire obi Okumasi Sports Stadium say hey 10 pa na waje kotoko ata oni ase no. I have seen some before. I'm not being tribalistic, but I am trying to be honest with you. Baby Ghana na edru no njichemu ne doso. You see? Iti da bena who say Nanado Dankweku Ekufuado ye to abani wie no we bie na no aka say nipa na omukun no e say on can because on instruct him omukun omo. That is it. Na anka no poden ke yama nko yama nsiwa ne nko enim ana meboa sa Joe Wise we ya biem papa pen total ono nyansa ni trim me say mo amote UK mo amote Germany mo amote US mo amompema asem no musima ko school kakra no munim nyansa cheme no Kevin Taylor de onka nyansa sem na mo de ma wo abrochire mo de ma ko school abrochire mo Vietnam suit bear 7 bi sem mo closet mo de nti obi na so Sunday mo ko asore me say Joe Wise asmo kind wo ya MPP ni a Ghana ni sem na nka abrochire anka da ho Congress me say mo ti America no anka abrochire no wa anka mo Congress anka sa Joe Wise onam Congress ko nam ho ke kuna ke abod to ke yina to atwene ye kunipa na abegina Congress say ai wabegina as a congressman. Now yes I John sem ni wie obi anka hwe because say no na pagya na beti we hu se nipa na yeti krom ni ye Jimmy no matter what or can some fool we ko yasa the deputy speaker enti ye ni ankasa ni ye Jimmy o enti me I'm not blaming the politicians o I am blaming we the people. We are foolish. Ye Jimmy dodo ya maya ho kwan ma nipa bi use say ye Jimmy for so they have capitalized on it. And the tiasmo ye ka about a young man who has left his natural hair, a young man who is brilliant than the Nagrat zookeeper no, who is the president of Nagrat no, a young man who is an asset to this nation and voluntarily no why not you say on unity he will keep it clean. And now what pass it to go into a chimota. And a chimota headmistress na bibia about her is fake, you know. Nimbora say echo, nimbora no cross fake. The draws are shiny fake. The three winners says a Cambodia kurasi be wig. I couldn't chibi or you try to do a man shiny wig, no. Or say on the ompene. I didn't try. In conformia from PTA, dear for say, or the Achimatanamo, Achimatamapadia. Until we are going to deny the young man access to education. Until Joe Wise Jane said, young man, Tina Abono. On the Joa, the tit the chair, said Denchem Tono. On the Nitina ain't me ufuninti. Or make a statement in parliament. Now, this is what Joe Wise said in parliament about this young man.
If you study Rastafarianism, it involves the smoking of weed. It includes the smoking of weed. And weed is an illegal substance. It is not a substance that is permitted to be smoked. So, indeed, if you recall, in this house, one of the persons that have been brought before this house for contempt of parliament was one person claiming to be a Rastafarian who was on air and said that members of parliament smoke weed. He was brought in this house, he was put before the privileges committee, and he was found guilty of contempt of parliament. He was brought here and he was made to apologize. Study Rastafarianism. It involves the smoking of weed. It includes the smoking of weed. Study Rastafarianism. It involves the smoking of weed. It includes the smoking of weed. Study Rastafarianism. It involves the smoking of weed. It includes the smoking of weed. And weed. Study Rastafarianism. It involves the smoking of weed. It includes the smoking of weed.
So, this is the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Momo Krona Mutimuno. Your Ghana you brag about. That Ghana na ebi mutimuna ebi mutia brochireka say Ghana ne de wa be kasa no mu ade no saa mo MP mo Speaker of Parliament no deputy no ni. Na adwini mu no obia a wire dread bia no or a re smoker. Hey Ghana ekrofon papa. Or no Joe Wise no a deputy speaker of weed, you know. In his head, you know, everybody who is a Rastafarian or anyone who has dreads, you know, they were for information, they were discussing a Chimota issue with you, a fast small boy, no. And then I know no small can say. I saw something quickly. I need to get rid of something. Yeah. Na adwene mu no obia oya dread we keep the natural hair na on this on Joe Wise ni tisa denchem no obia e bia oya Rastafarian bia no he's a weed smoker. Oh no a deputy speaker of parliament oh. This guy is ignorant as shit. Now ti abrochi supporting kwa asem we. Now talk like Kevin Muadie and Kevin Taylor Mahama and Kevin Taylor me say oti abrochi support says nonsense. This is your Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Mr. Joe Wise, go to Nima. Neko Busa area also one of power area Nima ho. What do you who the hell do you think you are? Omo numu power Ghana no me sakura for. Omo numu power Ghana no. Omo nyina ni tiwi. Or you are you being mischievous or you are just being silly? We expect you people to live above stupidity. Yes. Me say Ghana and the Uko Jubilee House omo numu pa no omo ni tiwi. What are you telling me, my friend? Sanse when I'm a kana yano. He's the deputy speaker. And it's all your Ghana now hear me say, I want you to understand something. Nobody hates anybody. And if you think so, catch said yeah, you know, and I said no. We just want the right thing to be done. Sebio, we opinionia. You need to speak like penyini a wo nyansa. Also okasa se penyini a wo make emra emeye diso. Now ye penyini na okasa se otwe a ebe den omra no akoso. You see? So the kind of stigmatization and that stupidity in the watch motana headmistress is sticking with, and those PTA people are sticking with. That stigmatization. Obi natural hair, young man. So me say we are going now with him. If this young man hears this, what do you think is going to be done? How do you think he's going to feel? How do you want them to feel? Where your papa? Sebi way or tree way or to me, you know, one about da nipa. I also owe your nipa, your friend dad. How do you think the kids in Korana Omudia Korawe China, the kid himself, how do you think they are going to feel? How do you think their parents are going to feel? You see, these are the kind of things that sometimes a betrani kasa and obi just say taubi and taubi away Jimmy. It is a fact. Obi away Jimmy, and you cannot change it. Me say when a new reach omom Ghana, omom new re park to Jubilee House, and we all know them. Omom nyina omni tiri, omom new re power Ghana to Nima. Yes, Nima judge a horomote. We know. Ain't it just say Obi keeping a dread, no? Obi keeping a tree now, maybe that is what they believe, Automatically they are weed smokers. Joe Wise can umban mubako kra abin sa small boy we and can one Kenya hana ujina. Mojantra from bana money on the da Ghana no. And come to my will be say cramamo and anka smart say anka will be ojina ne hona ujina. Can be boast the bia. But because our system is messed up, your wise is unwise. Very, very foolish. Yes. Such a foolish man speaks very foolishly. Do you know what you're going to do to this kid? Psychologically, do you know what you have? And the BS school in Korako school almost 1 week. This kid is going back and forth. They are going back and forth. Because of their hair. The knowledge in this kid's head, some foolishness will have to erupt from us. To think, say, every individual who has dread, they are not supposed to be accepted in the community or in Ghana. Are you foolish, my friend? How foolish can you be? How foolish. And we will allow this person to still sit in parliament and say, he's a deputy speaker of parliament. My foot. Disgraceful. Disgusting. The lowest level of governance I've ever seen. Joe Foolish. It pisses me. I can't tell me come on your show because the moment I heard that I was like, this is a bloody idiot. Messi mo amon pemasa no, ene mo pemasa mo. So da sumu. Na wo your bad time na wo hwe me. Wo ye be ma na wo hwe me wa wo na obi gina parliament ka say fa oba when you great also go school na o ka fa wo a e be ye wo de. Jimmy Sanka James Kevin Muade. Ma be ju sika to aduane di. Me say, as a parent watching me tonight, if you are a parent like myself, I'm Mr. Oba. Now, so Obi Jina Hona Oba passes also a school kosuade, and not just an ordinary student, a very intelligent student. Uncle school kosuade. Now Obi kase fa Oba Hwa. Ochi, will you be happy? Now most so some full ways to Ghana. Ye kasa chire mpana mbuofu. Politics na edidi etim timi kanya nsa someone chire ho.
If you study Rastafarianism, it involves the smoking of weed. It includes the smoking of weed. If you study Rastafarianism, it involves the smoking of weed. It includes the smoking of weed. If you study Rastafarianism, it involves the smoking of weed. It includes the smoking of weed. You study Rastafarianism. It involves the smoking of weed. It includes the smoking of weed.
It's disgusting. This is stupid. This doesn't make any sense. According to Parliament, that is why I keep saying that the demonstration is inevitable. Demonstration in here, because see, these people sitting there, they don't see the anger in us. They don't see the anger in the young people. They don't respect us again. And the finance minister designates. I bet now answer question back. Also, what Jimmy? What 10 billion? Every Bank of Ghana. I did a scandal, and they said, he doesn't need to answer to you. We are Jimmy for now, Shemi, because they don't respect you. The president does not respect you. I will say Drew Point Multi, I say, if you don't force them to understand, say you are the people, Naka MP, and I say Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Osro, Onim said people are looking at him. People sent him to Parliament. Osuro will be an statement. Osuro. But tomorrow he will go and sit on TV and he will get some MPs to defend this madness. Adentra, because the people are foolish. Because Ghana for you Kwasia for. Because Ghana for you Jimmy for. Adentra, because you're Tibo. Because you're Mani Jimmy. Because you're Jimmy Money. You're Jin Senya Mena Baba Boy. No, we need to take that action. Now this American one mobile holidays, and one started people demonstrate. You know Martin Luther King, he did his part. People need to get on the streets. People fought so hard. Go and watch your own Africa Mandela. You think if he and his Steve Biko Dems, if they had stayed in one room to say yeah the fire home nyame be ko kum nyina to atwene and can then in South Africa nipa be the president. Never. I have lived in South Africa before and I see that. It would to what I just say, these people are actors. These people are foolish. They don't think about your people until you show them teeth. So one show almost say, one show them the massive demonstration to show that hey, the disrespect is too much, the taxes are too much, the corruption is too much. We cannot take the maiming of people, the killing of journalists. They will understand. But so now God does not have time for foolish men and women. Do you know that? God in heaven, and nobody has seen God before, and no man on earth can tell me what God thinks about me. You are crazy. You see, no man on earth, you cannot tell me the mind of God. You can presume. You can maybe guess. That's the right word. You can just guess. But you can never tell me what God thinks about me. So God will never walk and come tell you what to do. It is you. That's why God said he created you in his own image. So when you see the wrong thing, you need to act like God. And whenever God sees wrong, he acts. Into to na sebio Jimmy nti udon sa shodemi fem media menya hwio nyana beko obekum nyina to atwene. And then I asimesi ba. And the one with the white United States TV so can your body per night too. Yet chroma taxes said ya swamo. Yet ha doom so jinem. Yet ya insuon po binom. Yet chronom ya nye kwai back nipa 571 2 months. Yet ha say Ghana nyame asoma. Ye Jimmy. And intina omo ye Jimmy na wo so intina omo ye sa no. Ombe ye sa akopim say ye besue nyansa, and this is the time for us to prove to them. Ye Jimmy too much. And you Jimmy to the point to say, you have allowed these people to think, say, you to be free a Jimmy nim. Yama religion, akata ye ni, and ye diti Ghana, and ye Jimmy, nipa kakrebi are taking everything from us. And a young man who wants to go learn. Yeah, he's not asking for anything. He's not asking for $1 million. He says, open the school, let me go in there and learn. And then the Deputy Speaker of Parliament stands on TV and say, everybody who has the looks like that gentleman smokes weed. So that little kid, do you know the implications? My foolish Joe Wise. Do you know? What kind of country are we building? What kind of country are we putting together? When I know to come to Ghana, I'll never come live in such a damn dirty, disrespectful place. common sense we don't have. Yet war. Oju so be na ba aju kro na ma. Oju so be na ba liberate you. On send the busa kan for as Ghana de kasen 292 billion. Ebia kema yen fan kan ho. O se ne de ye bi ba kan ho te. Be see across 300 billion. You are sitting there telling me na me be ye. What Jimmy? Now omamti Togo no omti Cote d'Ivoire ne omamti other countries no. Omudi nyankopon e bi ni ho. What Jimmy take action? What Jimmy take action? What do you do? Demonstrate. Nyame beye. What Jimmy kura? Go to Italy and see. COVID ma no omu wuchen obi a yesi ho na Rome ho na nyankopon te. You are just fooling yourself. And until you get a member of parliament, you and I are taking care of. Joe Wise no Gina Honan and the colleagues no more. We are the people feeding them. Without us, they are nobody. A majority of them didn't have jobs before they got into parliament. And I'm saying this on record. I'm saying 99% of them, they could not raise 10,000 Ghana a month. Today they are making millions. Because of you and I, we gave them the nod. Why can't we come together and tell them, hey, but we are sitting there and you didn't Sasha, Nyame you are a fool. You see? So me, I keep telling you, my member Busama Sembin there. 10:41. 15 minutes, my man Chama DB. Do you know why I think say we are making a big mistake as a country? You have 15 minutes in your way, I'm Chama there. Go back. Look at J.J. Rowling's time, Kufuor's time, Atamel's time, Mahama's time till date. Let's not go too far again. And ask yourself, you better must say Atamel's and let's stand there. Mumbusa Moho say, how many of these people in parliament or in politics today, from presidency, executives, cabinet ministers, how many of them was able to employ 150 people before they go into parliament? Mun kanchire me. Say, before they got into politics, how many of these politicians, NDCM people from were able to say, I had employed 200 people and they were on my payroll and I was managing them? How many? None. From today's president all the way to the last messenger in Kufuor's government. Who? And I'm on Genesis Animal who. How many? Oh, somebody say I'm off on TV, but I don't think I'm off on TV unless you don't have light. I'm trying to chat my production team to see if we are off on TV. No, I'm live on TV. Yes. I'm here, I'm watching my TV. I am here, but I am there. I am here, but I am there. I am watching my TV on my phone, so I know. I'm live on TV. Let's take our time and go through this. So the issue is, how many of these people can come out today and say, yes, before I go into politics, I'm not taking anybody out. Let's stick with this government. Let's stick with this government. Oh, but my Bob Talker said, I had 300 or just 200 workers I was paying every month, paying SNIT. How many? None. I think it's about time we started looking at businessmen taking over Ghana. Because from what I am seeing, it is looking like I want to be people la omobana omuni bibiadino akromfono omoba. I was a lawyer, I was a banker, I was a doctor. None of them have managed before. They are not managers. They don't understand what is called managing. So why don't we look at something like Kwame Despite? If Kwame Despite today stands to be president, I'll vote for him because I know he has employed thousands of people and he manages those people and he knows what makes people smile. If somebody like Sickins, somebody like Kwesi Oting, people like that, we know they are industrious. They have, in fact, built companies. They have been involved in human development. They have contributed their quota to the development of the nation. Such people, if they say they want to be president, I will vote for them. Because let's say somebody like Ibrahim Mahama says, I want to be president today because I know what he can do. The same way I know what Koko Atin can do. How many people have Koko Atin managed? Paid SNIT. Ibrahim Mahama is the biggest employer in Ghana, over 5,000 people. You see that? So these people in parliament today, both left and right, and Mr. Muncheke Ekufuor, who can come out and say, I had 50 people I was managing. It's my company. I was paying taxes. I have managed them. I know books. None. And nothing like Ken Oforiatta or who Krampa, he still wants to be finance minister because he knows that is the gold. Only BBIABM. The bank, he became a bank after he came into power, capitalized everything, and made his bank the best bank. They are criminals. And I'm steady here. And nothing near to Ghana. No, there's one thing in Ghana today. When they see people who have made it naturally worked hard, they are criminals. Then we hail people who are criminals because businessmen. But me and Kweche Ibrahim Mahama. They say Ibrahim Mahama is a criminal. I didn't try. He worked so hard to make his money. But somebody who from nowhere today has billions because of politics, they say he's a good guy. You see where the problem is? The people who are ready to work from scratch, to manage, to raise money from nowhere, we see them as Ghanaians. So they are criminals. But in the type, I am a lawyer, I am an accountant, I am a DN. They will come and steal everything. You get what I mean? So they don't have the brains to manage. Now, how can the government say, I have put in 100 billion cedis to go and build hostels? Give that 100 billion to Kwesi Oting. Give that 100 billion to Kwame Despite. Give it to Ibrahim Mahama. You know the job they can create in this country? You people, my friends, you people. So we are there and these people keep fooling us and fooling us. They don't have anything. Let's enter parliament today and ask all of them sitting there left and right, who has employed 200 people, who even employed them before he got into politics. None. Nobody can come out and say, oh, before I got into politics, I had employed 200 people. I was managing them. I was paying it. None. These are all scavengers. And we will have this conversation very well one day. And then you understand why these people are criminals. They don't have any money. They came to suck us. And you know who's and they take. Because we have people who have gone through the mill and worked hard and raised money. We need managers. We don't need actors. Near to Kromha. And Ibrahim Mahama said, no, I want to help the drainages. Because the brother, you're president, you catch this or you're criminal. Let's talk today as we speak, even in COVID and after COVID. Who has the biggest employment base in Ghana? In any country, because Ibrahim Mahama should be president. Because why? His CV shows it. I've been able to employ these kind of people. I can create jobs. Can you create job, Ekufuor? He said, I'm a certificate lawyer. Where is your certificate? I don't know. What job were you doing before you got into politics? I was a lawyer. Ask every single one of them, what work were you doing before you got into politics? Oh, I was a liar. I was a banker. Bawumia, at the Bank of Ghana, he wasn't doing anything. He didn't have a job. He worked at the Bank of Ghana less than 2 years. He said he wants to be vice president. He wants to manage. He doesn't understand. Managing a country, you need to have the street and you have to have the book. Why do you think Americans, and you see, we sit and we don't think. Am I making some sense here? One day we will look at presidents and how things are going now. We need to start thinking. On the ground, they keep telling us that we are off and that I should let you check if I am off. But I'm getting signal here that I'm on. So on the ground, if you're listening to me, they are saying TV is off, but I'm getting my signal here showing that I'm live on TV, and I can see I'm live on TV on my phone, and I can see the TV running. So I don't know who is saying the TV is off. So please check this for me. And if you're watching the TV, let me know if we are actually off. But I think we are on. I know we are on. Please. Okay, I'm getting it. On the ground is saying that we are live. So we are. Please check your TV, rescan your decoder. So let's start thinking. Let us stop falling for this kind of, I am a lawyer, I am an accountant, I am Me person watch now, but I TV to say, oh me, I had that mad boy Kevin Taylor saying, this is what I used to do before I came into politics. I employed 200 people, so I know what management is. I know what they don't. That 100 million, I'm going to see a dying ama kaya for me say, do you know Sasika Yashri? All this while Kufuor be the president. Anka the boomma, anka Kwame Despite na president. Anka Kosi Otin na president. Ebia seconds. Ebia Ibrahim Mahama. Do you know how they could have changed this nation? They could have industrialized the nation. And I'm very sure, say, it was part of the sense that Ibrahim Mahama not wanting another in Mahama, and those were kind of conversations. That's why you saw that massive infrastructure development in Ghana. Yes, because you see, when you have people who are intelligent behind you, who know, say, the people don't need jargons, the people need jobs to survive. You see the massive infrastructure, because when you build a hospital that can employ 2,000 nurses, you have created crazy job. But because this man who is your president does not even have certificates, you're a lawyer. What is a lawyer? You don't know what is management. What was my accountant and the energy minister or a doctor or a dentist and the energy minister? You see where we are? Ofegbami in Ivory Coast. Time I know you in cabinet members. If you are not an industrial person who want working under you, not work under him because you don't know what management is. You don't know. You have no idea. You don't know how to manage. You can't manage. And governance is management. And when you see somebody like Baumia, blah, 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 a bad action on to me, because there's a difference between streets and the difference between classroom. Classroom, but how to make the people feel good. How to make the people, liberate the people from poverty. A honey test, no? You get what I mean? Let's take one day and sit and analyze this. My research, I'm going to be done very soon. And I'll open your mind for you to understand. So, no, where we are going, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's totally wrong. And it is good Ekufuor became president. Amayo who said it's all about grammar. It's not all about acting. It's not all about telling people you're a lawyer, you are an accountant. No, it's about delivery. It's all about delivery. It is all about delivery. When you saw that massive industrialization or development, infrastructure development, you could have known said it was heading towards a place. And it's more times because we are Mahama, but no. You see, when people do things and you sit back and you see the foresight, that is when you support it. Yes, that is when you sit back and you support it. In the time I who said Elmina Sugar Factory has been built, you are supposed to know it's going to get to a point. Some factory is going to be built in the north. It's going to get to a point. Some factory is going to be built in the south. Who said Kennedy market has been built? You have to know. Then the person is thinking about something. See, that is how vision is. You have an energy minister who is the dentist. Now we talk at them. Say this is not the time to demonstrate. You people, me see school no. Ya ko school na Jimmy more. You relax ni use adwene no. Into where Mahama was taking you guys, he was taking you to a guy, or he was taking you people to a place. It will get to a point whereby you are in Ghana, you will not even feel say you are in Ghana. You feel say you are living in a more developed country because one, you have access to decent healthcare. 1, 2, you have access to your own job. Maybe a Kotokraba market, KJTia market. Now you have private people also industrializing themselves. Then it will come to opening it up by doing what? And Kelmina Sugar Factory, Commander Sugar Factory, Nanka, another one is so it's strategic. Governance is strategic, and you have to be smart. Because if you don't know what's going to make the people smile, you might think that your grammar will make them smile. And then sometimes when you look at our educational system now, it does not help because it's basically theory. It is basically into a school SS. Na ba ko Paifa Legon. Na ba ko Paifa Kumasi Technical Institute. Omba be shiano na Technical Institute ni kuteska na Legoni na okwe no da hono na banchire. Na afi o pebebiafa obeso ko politician. That is why. So we need to start looking at the issues. But see, if any of these guys, ma mention and plus other people, ebia within here, in almost to me, see, almost obia to me employ ni 3,000 or Ghana and there, not going to be the president. I'll campaign for that person. I'm telling you, even if a presidential candidate to be back, no, because you know what? I am doing this because this person is part of my team, and I know I trust they can do it. I will support because it is looking more like you have somebody who has had the feel of practicality, who has had the feel of the thing, and has proven himself. But you just don't go and break junkies who think that they went to some Canada to go read accountant. You don't go and break some junkie who thinks he just read law. Anybody can read law. Not anybody can win a case. But every industrial person can make everybody happy. That is the most important thing. Because when it creates a job in a community, Commander Sugar Factory could have picked about 3,000 direct and indirect jobs. Do you know it will ripple all the way to Kaswa to Accra? You know that? So we sit there and then people come and speak grammar. Some parliamentarians left and right, from a Kufuor last to the last messenger. What were they doing before they go into politics? Today they have billions. We are fools. Jimmy Dodo. Kantanka, thank you very much. Kantanka, somebody president in the me, I will support him. Because Kantanka has proven himself that he can create. He has managed. These are people we need to be looking at. People who are industrious. So if somebody's industrious and he aligned himself with even a politician who's a good thinker, I will. And it's not, I felt so bad when people started talking about Mahama and his brother, and at the point, Mahama felt to say he didn't need his brother too much. No, he needed his brother. Do you know that? Mahama needed Ibrahim because every country you go, you need a pillar that builds that workforce, and he has proven himself. And see, when the MPP made it an agenda to destroy Ibrahim Mahama and no, because the mistake the NDC made was pleasing MPP. No, because Gabi, no, you are cow abroad about Ghana. Only you may be a bedi to know obi basement or no buy. Can oforiata or we are slate fosika ne bank data bank ne gu. So if you try to please people, that's why today I'll tell if Mahama is anywhere listening or but see, this is the time he needs to show face and tell Ghanaians I have proven myself, and if my brother is in there, I can prove and help build this nation, open it up for industry. These are the people we need. Do you know the number of African countries who need people like Kantanka, despite Sikkins, or do you know? You people sit there and you just hail criminals. Me a lawyer. What does my in-laws? They all have their law firms. But they don't brag about it. No, because you see, you're Tigana and you're some funso, you see a nyansa. Me say today, if Muhammad decides to come back, so Obeso Rane, he needs to bring his brother on board. And he needs his brother to be part of the conversation. His brother can also bring in other people who are industrious and say, come and help my brother's government. When we say helping the government, we are helping the people. That is what we need. That is what we need. If Mahama says he wants to run, me kebibia onfani nuanembra no kan na Nana for the running president at the Gabi Abama Gabi Rieska Gabi will employ nipa ba kokra. So how much more Ibrahim Mahama, who has employed over 5,000 people? If Mahama wants to run today, Ibrahim Mahama should be his focal point. Because he has done it before. When it comes to industrialization, creating jobs, bring him along and tell Ghanaians, this is my brother. I trust him. He has done it and you all know and he can do it. Vote for me. And Ibrahim Mahama will use his connections to bring people like Kantanka, Sikkins, despite, irrespective of political affiliation. Let us all create. That is how we build a nation. This government came into power. Today, as we speak, they have not been able to help any big... Jesus Christ, man, guys. Guys, people have worked hard to get here. People have Kantanka, despite Kukuotin. These people have worked hard. They know how it feels when your business is going down, and they know what to do to bring it up. They are government. They are thinkers. Something we just hate is somebody has made money and his brother wants to be president. No. Me say Bahama free Abem Ibrahim Mahama the company you. He's still employing Ghanaians. So these are the things we need, irrespective of our political affiliation. Media will tell the NDC if Muhammad decides to run so election, he needs his brother. Don't think of NDC and MPP or mobile criminals. They don't have any ideas. They don't. Because we all saw where Mahama was going. And we saw the light, but we allowed suits. We allowed grammar to convince us. Me, Mahama, and I come here elect me cop campaign BM for 2024. I will never leave Ibrahim Mahama out. Say what you want to say. Na Gabi create the for the chabi rieska organinya. Mo look, I don't want to create one job. Somebody who has a track record, and I'm telling the people this guy can do it with me as a brother. Master, what are you telling me? If I even become, I'll make Ibrahim so Pekra man a industrial minister. What are you telling me? Create it. Sir, we destroy our own. I'm selling this to the NDC people. If your flag bearer decides to run again, he needs his brother. He needs him. We used our mouth to kill people who want to help Ghana. Mr. Omam Parliament in Omra, left and right, MPP and DC will be making a Juma no year. So I employ Nipa 2 and I son of politics. None. Will be to me Kabakum. Oh, media had employed 300 people, and because of that, I have managed none. Not that you kukum and or buy no name and or phone calls and or executive and one minister and on an amhono. Asen Subuache, where were they working? Ask yourself, and don't be a ministers. Asen Subuache, Bobby, Sankov, where were they working? Do they have experience to manage? No, they'll go in there and they'll just be there and they'll steal from you because that's what they know. They can create. They can't. Do you know how it takes to build even a company that has 5 people in it? Do you know? You people know. You're watching me. So media, hey, we need the self-made businessmen on board to build this nation. We need them. We should forget about this thing of Obibeka said that no. Said Mahama Bano Nino Ibrahim Mahama Bekche Ghana for said this guy is going to help me build this nation. Ibrahim Mahama onye Japan new or Ghana ni. So as far as Ghana, he has the right to be part of anything. And the what track record now or what evidence he's better in industrialization and creation of jobs than Ibrahim Ahmad. Then Ibrahim Ahmad comes and he calls all these people and say, hey, I have the track record. You two have the track record. Meet me halfway. That is where we will see the economy open. Come to America. That's the same thing happening here. Intimate now. Taxi or UK. We treat taxi 25 years. I know a night classes, but I could be also I know a law. Obi treat taxi New York to Bronx, or Massachusetts, Chicago, 1525. Oba Ghana, I know a else guys are billions. Oh yes, kasa. What do we create here? Not a single job. It's more mutiamina moye MDC for one country Mahama. So why not you talk about politics? Run 2024. It is time for jobs. That's what the people need. You gave us glimpses of what you can do. Bring that your brother online on board. He will bring other industrial people on board, and we will build. Not these selfish people. Nobody is getting anything. Messi Tihe and Mahama mo a Naneku for mobile Ghana. And I'm saying, let's look through. Kantanka, come. We crazily want to help you. Ibrahim Mahama, you are building a cement factory. Come. We want to give you 20 years. This is the government of Ghana. We are giving you this amount of money. Make sure in the next 10 years you employ 25,000 Ghanaians. That is how we build a nation. But you come and you're going after companies and trying to cut people down. Are you crazy? How do you build? How do you build? You don't build, you destroy your own. You destroy. We are in Ghana and a Nigerian has a plant in Ghana making cement. A Ghanaian is trying to build cement factory and we want to stop it. Identity politics. Jimmy. It's me better than I'm about to so me yes I Jimmy somebody be more. 11. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. Wow, that's some dem. Wow, so light no dem. Never see nyansa. Tomorrow I'm going to go take my vaccine no show tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening wherever you are. I keep telling you here, we speak truth to power. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Next week, yes, but today's message was to Mahama. Never listen to anybody. What you want to do for Ghana is to help Ghana build and create jobs. Is that not it? You have somebody who has serious experience in creating jobs. What is your problem? Ojen say Ibrahim Mahama and Koy Gabriel so chaw kumo busheni an kan dem community me. Mese Mahama any NDC for Ojen say Ibrahim Mahama who today in Ghana he employs more than anybody else and Koy ku for the busheni an kan dem community me. Sit there and say so bisa unya Ibrahim Mahama. The onim nyansa no bogu say you are going the right way. It is important and I'm sending this message to you people. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. We will be here tomorrow on Monday to discuss the issues. Thank you and have a wonderful night.
Money abona nyagmanum
yɛayɛ mmɔbɔ wɔ Ghana yɛti sika so ɔma ɛnya ohia man na nam amamu a ɛnkɔ yie nti no